Hello, my name is Kendrick Thomas, and this is for Dr. Ennis's class, Funeral Social Science. I titled my paper today, We Care. In the article, Because We Owe It to the Families We Serve, written by Shane Ritchie, it focuses on two principles. First, the author recalls how funeral services were deemed sacred, and funeral directors how they used to care about the families and the extreme pain that they were experiencing. Mr. Shane mentions how the funeral home would support the family's wishes, even if it meant spending a lot of time on the deceased. The author recalls a time where he worked on a deceased young lady for nearly 18 hours who died in a tragic car accident. During those 18 hours, the funeral director succeeded in reconstructing the cranium. Pretty much what the funeral director was doing was making sure the family was able to have an open casket funeral. As funeral directors, it's important that we tend to our families and make sure that we do everything to meet our family's standards and to meet our family's requirements. Oftentimes, it's hard for us to do that, but it's best that we do it in order to give the family closure in the most difficult times. Second, the author argues that funeral directors must educate their clients on the value of open casket viewing. The author states, due to medical advancements, people are living longer. Therefore, most people do not experience death until they are in their 40s or 50s. In the past, when 50% of people who died were 15 years old or younger, and that was because people are living longer, and most of the death occurs in hospitals or nursing homes now. Open casket funerals. For open casket funerals, most families are not accustomed to having open casket funerals if the body has been mangled. However, the author strives to educate funeral directors on the importance of educating their clients on how open casket funerals will help them in the grieving process.